the Pacers were down by 7 with 35 seconds
Dude,
to go.
I literally watched it happen with you, and then all of a sudden they're right back down 1 because Halliburton gets fouled and 1.
Right. That's where we made the big stink because they were up by 4. Why would you do that?
You just give it up.
And then, and I'm going to say this, Trent Jr., right?
Yeah,
he did a Bill Buckner.
Yeah.
There was a pass.
The guy got double teamed, threw it right to him.
Right to him. It went through his legs and out of bounds. And Trent Jr. was like balling out, knocking down
33
threes.
points.
He had 12 in overtime.
Yep.
Like he was the star of the game. Yep. And the ball went through his legs, turned it over, gave it to the Pacers, and Halliburton did not. They couldn't foul him, and so he went straight to the basket, laid it up, and that was it. And another choke job for Doc Rivers. There's no other way of looking at it, and, I get it. Damian Lillard's hurt. They had to win this game. The force of Game 6. They have Giannis. They were up
Gary
big
Trent's balling
in this game. They were up big. You can't do it. You can't do it. What has happened in the postseason?
Yeah, I tell you what, man. We joked about this, but Doc Rivers did it again because I'm dead serious. He literally just had the scenario in that story that came out where now he can once again say, at least I didn't get swept because they lost this series 4-1. Another first-round exit 3 years in a row for the Bucks with one of the top 3 best players, 4 players, depending where you want to put Giannis. And I understand Dame got hurt. I'm fully aware of that. But again, you can't lose this game. You already shouldn't have lost it in regulation, Rob. You and I are like, wait, how did this get to overtime? We literally having Lomas Brown, our guest, pay attention to our call with him. We turn around. Wait. How is this in overtime?
How did it even get to overtime? We were shocked.
Then you get up 7 with 30 seconds in overtime. You can't lose this game.
Up by 7 with
Giannis,
35 seconds to go.
100% with Doc Rivers. And again, there was an interview with Doc, and he says, I know I get a lot of flack for being losing the most 3-1 series, but you got to be in the playoffs to even have a chance. You got to be, and I never get swept. Nobody talks about that.
Never get swept. That's a badge of honor. I mean, seriously.
And this is coming from a champion coach. Almost won 2. Went to Game 7 versus the Lakers. Ron Artest doesn't hit that shot. Maybe he's a 2-time champion.
Right, but he won a championship.
Winning matters. To be out here acting as if not getting swept is a badge of honor is crazy. And again, this is another game he should have won. And if you go into a Game 6, you never know.
This is as bad as it gets. And I know it's not going to happen because the Bucks got rid of their coach for Doc Rivers.
Adrian Griffin got to be sitting somewhere like, psh,
really?
I would have had a better season if you kept me, the trajectory of our wins. And I'm sure he feels I could have coached us to some victories.
This, you got to ask yourself, if you're the Bucks, is this a fireable offense? Like, given the history of Doc and what has happened since that championship in Boston, go look. It'll be all over the internet tomorrow. All of the series that he's lost and all of the stuff because it's just been horrific in the postseason.
Yes.
Horrific. Mind-boggling almost. I just cannot believe that the Bucks just lost that game.
They lost it like several times over, meaning they kept coming back and figuring it out. You're like, ooh, okay, they got the game. And then they would lose it. And here's the craziest part. The last game, was that the last time we see Damian Lillard and Giannis together? Because I think that's the last time we see Damian Lillard as an all-star. And I love Damian Lillard. I like the guy, the person, I think the player. But, dude, 34 years old, I believe, off an Achilles. I mean, that's going to be tough to still be as good as you were, right? So there's that already in and of itself. Now people are starting to wonder, is this the last time we're going to see Giannis in a Buck jersey? Because Giannis has been hard on this organization for the last handful of years, ever since he won. He's been demanding. He wants players. He got Adrian Griffin out of there, even if he doesn't say it. He got him out of there. Wanted players. They go get Dame. And he's still been, hey, I want more. We got to do better. I mean, all I want to do is be in winning positions. And I'm wondering, because it wasn't like they were playing great with Damian Lillard. I'm wondering if this is the last we see of Giannis in a Buck. Does the Heat call? Does Pat Riley say, whew, this might save me if I can pull off a Giannis deal? Does Chicago Bulls jump in this thing and try to make some trades? Do Phoenix say, hey, we'll give you Kevin Durant? We may literally have seen a terrible fall last game for Giannis in a Bucks jersey in a collapse where they should have won that game.
I think that's real. Not that they were going to win the series tonight, but that they could have kept it
alive.
And
you never know.
No. And that's what I'm saying. Going back to Milwaukee.
You never know.
Right? And then you could force a game 7 with a win at home, winning a tough road game. But they had them down big in this game in the first half.
Yep.
And they allowed them to come back. They allowed them to come back with 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds with a 7-point lead.
Dude, you got to win that.
Even if they knock down 2 threes, you win. Even if they knock down 2 threes, you win. You're up 7 with 35 seconds to go. And they would have to foul you after the first, right? They'd have to, if you get the ball back, they have to do something.
Yeah,
to stop
something to stop you. Well, or not, or just trap you at half court, and you'll throw it to Gary Trent Jr. and the ball will go through his legs.
I don't know.
Where's the late great Vince Scully?
I mean, slow roll up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. That's what it felt like.
It went right.
Gary Trent
I
Jr.
hate that for him.
How could the ball go? He was balling out.
That's all he's going to think of.
You say you
kept that team in it.
Did you see him down on like his knees or on his crouching down like how did the ball go through my legs?
He was
wide. What? This wasn't a baseball going through.
And
your
it wasn't
legs.
hard. It wasn't a hard pass.
It was a basketball. You know how hard it is for a basketball to go through your hands
by himself too. He wasn't like he was covered up by a guy. Couldn't really see it. Straight to him. All they were going to do was come run and blitz him and foul him. He's a great shooter. Was going to knock down 2 free throws, and you feel great about the situation. Instead, it goes through his legs. 10 seconds left. Halliburton goes. To his credit, a lot of people, including me, including you, we kind of wonder, where's Halliburton at? He kind of regressed from what we thought he was going to be.
Not this
series, this postseason, been playing well, and tonight made the key plays. Makes the and one layup to get him back within 1.
And then goes straight to the hole.
Straight to Giannis, one of the best defenders in the league, straight to the hole, easy layup to take the lead and win the game. You got to give credit when it's due. But that's the question now. Is this a blow-up? Is Doc gone? Is Giannis gone?
Yep. Where are you? 877-99 on Fox. Did this blow up the Milwaukee Bucks? Really? This loss. Did you watch the end? Really? This might be it where you say, we just got to blow this up.
Yeah.
We were lucky. We got our championship with Giannis. It'll be another 40 years. Just accept it. Move on. As the police say, there's nothing to see here. Keep it moving. Because the Bucks, they disintegrated. Like really.
Yeah.
The Bucks as we know them, Damian Lillard's going to be out probably for the year. Giannis just had an altercation with Halliburton's dad.
And a bunch of other people. Yeah,
after the game.
And I think you felt him knowing this might be it.
And Doc Rivers, again, is on the bad end of a postseason loss. You can say whatever else, the players, whatever. If you're going to give Doc Rivers credit when they won the championship in Boston, he gets credit when his teams lose.
Regularly.
It's both ways. And now the losing is at an epic proportion.
So what you trying to say, Rob? The buck stops here?
The buck does stop here. And what do you think is more likely to happen? Doc Rivers is fired or Giannis is gone, or does both happen? Sam in Portland, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Sam?
Hey, so Doc Rivers is an all-time scam artist. He blew the Clippers years ago. He blew the 76ers. And now he's blown the Bucks. I do not know how he keeps getting jobs. He shouldn't have been getting jobs 5 years ago.
It is unbelievable because when they hired him, I'll never forget this. Yeah. Chris and I, when he got hired in Philadelphia after the Clippers, we were stunned. Thanks for the call, Sam.
Appreciate it.
Stunned that he got a job right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that there wasn't something that he had to sit out or whatever. They hired him right away after a choke job with the Clippers.
There's something to be about knowing people and being people just like you. Doc is very likable and very liked within the league, and that's why. I get it, but I'm saying he keeps a job because of that.
Tyler in Phoenix, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Tyler?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Love your guys' show. You guys keep it really entertaining and really fun.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
I just want to say, I know it's a bigger storyline, Doc Rivers and Giannis, but give my Pacers their credit. I've been watching these guys since I wore my pinstripe blue and gold 31 jersey in the 90s, and it is a proud, happy day for Pacers Nation. We have an entertaining product, but we got guys who love being Indiana Pacers, and they put on a clutch performance. I love what these guys are doing. Talk about my Pacers. Talk about the Cavs.
No doubt.
That's a
no
fair
doubt.
point.
And you know what? Kelvin and I have said that. We were sleeping on the
Yeah,
Pacers.
we admitted that over the last week and a half. Yeah.
All season. And maybe we didn't realize how good they were.
Yeah, they sneakily started to win a bunch of games, and offense became very potent. So I'll give you that. Shout out to your Pacers.
No doubt.
And shout out to Reggie Miller, my top 5 favorite players of all time.
Dion in Texas, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dion?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Hey, and I will say, hey, that was a game. Like, both teams competed, and I haven't seen a complete game like that from a lot of playoff teams. But, man, you know when it's playoff time, you can tell when it's playoff time when Draymond is kicking someone and refs are trying to figure out if we need to throw him out, or if Luka's on the ground begging a ref for a call. He can't even run his fat behind down the court to play defense. And you know it's playoff time when Doc Rivers is losing in dramatic fashion. Guys, I don't know if he's ever going to get a team over the hump. I do like how he developed players. He has some young guys out there balling their tails off. A.J. Green, never heard of him, and he's balling. He has some young fellas out there. I don't know what happened to Brooke Lopez, but, man.
Dion, you can't lose that game.
You can't lose
oh
that
my
can't
God.
lose that game.
Him and Giannis have to find a way to win that.
Times.
Yeah, Dion, appreciate the call. He said it's the annual things you can depend on. Why? Luka is the skinniest person who gets fat shamed in the history of mankind.
How about Justin in Milwaukee? I'm sure people in Milwaukee are happy.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
You guys are killing me. Yeah, man. All right. So listen. So you guys are asking about Doc Rivers. That guy's a bum. We've known it since the beginning. The guy, man, he never deserved a job here. Let me tell you. So you're asking who's out first, Doc Rivers or Giannis?
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. Doc Rivers has got to be gone. First off, he's got to be gone. There's no reason he should have a job here in the first place. But the problem is, Giannis, he's going to want to trade somewhere. He's going to want to be a competitor.
Right.
And the Bucks don't have a first-round draft pick till 2030. So who are they going to go to? You trade them to a competitor, and their first-round draft picks are going to be in the late draft, which is all scrubs anyway. So they're not going to get anybody. They're not going to trade him because they're not going to get anybody for those late-round draft picks. So we're screwed for the next 10 years. But as long as we got Giannis, we have something. But so we're going to have Giannis unless he just he says that he wants to go somewhere and then he decides that he doesn't want to play, which isn't going to happen. But I don't know. It's turmoil. We're emotional.
Listen, man. Hey, this is the thing right here, Justin. Appreciate the call. If Luka got traded, anybody can get traded. And Giannis is a made man in Milwaukee, but he has been really on that franchise the last few years. He's been hard on them. So I absolutely believe he's going to start making some requests out there. And so they can get something for him. Kevin Durant, 5 first-round picks, something.
Kavika in Maui? Is that right? Did I get it right?
Yeah, aloha, guys.
Aloha. How are you?
Originally from Milwaukee. Hey, only my team does this. Biggest choke job I've seen in a long, long time. I don't even know if they could let Doc go. I think they're paying like 2 coaches already. But, yeah, you know what? You got to let Giannis go. Let him chase his dream somewhere else. He's been great for the city. They got their chip. They got their ring.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I would do like an OKC thing. If they don't win, if OKC doesn't win this year, I'll take Chet and maybe they got some picks. I'd take a high pick from them. But yeah, you got to let Giannis let him go and start over. And
okay.
I mean, they did everything they could do. But Giannis looked nervous tonight. He choked himself. I mean, I don't know if this was a doctor. It almost looked like the guy was paid off or something to do that.
But
I mean,
did you ever see a ball
Butterfingers
go through a player's legs like that at that moment, though?
Not at the key moment of a game. Like you've been playing so well. I almost think it's like a receiver in the NFL. Thank you for the call. Where they know I'm getting ready to get this catch this pass. I'm already thinking about my next move, so they lose it. You know what I mean? Like they're like turning around. All right, where's the guy? Am I going to get hit? And you actually never caught it. I think Trent Jr. was already thinking, all right, they're going to foul me. I got to make all these free throws. Like instead of, dude, you didn't catch the ball yet. Yeah, that was
that was
a tough one.
As you talked about. When they have that highlight reel of it's like the Tony Romo with the extra the missed snap,
yep,
right?
Just fumbles a snap, and everything was all situated to win. Yeah, and that's the worst part about it if you're Gary Trent Jr. You had an amazing game, probably the best game of your life as far as like on the stage, big playoff game, trying to keep your team in the series, and then that happens. But I do expect Giannis to have some conversations. He's going to be – you brought it up. He's going to be without Damian Lillard for, like, most of next year.
That's what I'm saying.
So
right.
I see him – I don't want to go through that again looking like how we looked without him this year.
Trey, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Trey?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
How you?
Doing good.
Good, man. I mean, what the hell is that doing? Triple-double from Giannis? I mean, come on. You can't lose that game. Good Lord.
Yeah,
I live in Texas, but I'm from Milwaukee. So I was like, God dang, come on, man.
that was crazy. We kept
looking. The last straw for Giannis, man. He might be out of there for sure.
We kept looking.
Trash.
We kept looking, going, what? It's in overtime. They lost. What? We were shocked.
Yeah, every time we would look the score. I mean, we'd be like, all right, wait, they're down.
Right.
Oh, okay, it's in overtime.
Okay,
they're up 7.
Like, okay, Milwaukee's got a
up 7 with 30 seconds left. The game's
35 seconds.
over. Yeah.
Right, okay, that's cool. I got it. All right. And then all of a sudden we're like, what?
Yeah, that's a shocking loss. And again, we got to give credit to the Pacers.
Pacers played great.
Because they played great. They stayed in it. They've been dominating throughout the series.
They didn't, when they got down big, you could have said, well, we'll get them the next game.
Yep.
They're fighting for their lives and just accept it. They didn't do that.
Nope.
They didn't do it.
Got to give him credit there. And Halliburton specifically, we've been tough on Halliburton, and he showed up. Who we got?
Jeffrey, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, buddy?
Okay, in regard to the Bucks, I was very skeptic with Doc Rivers to begin with, but I think both are gone.
No, I could see that scenario. I really could.
I mean, what is there to keep, Doc?
And just start over, get a new coach, somebody new, young, try something, and just rebuild.
Hello, Adrian Griffin. My bad, baby.
Yeah,
Come on back, baby.
Doing?
Come on back. I want that old thing back.
Crazy. Yeah. How bad?
I'd also like to quickly trash talk the NBA.
Okay.
There's no killer instinct. Teams leading by 30-plus or more are actually losing or winning by 1 or 2 or in overtime losing. They hug after the game, and they're launching 500,000 three-point shots. I do have a solution for that. Either put 3 trampolines, one on each corner and then on the top, and have them shoot from them, or even better yet, if they attempt a three-point shot and it's missed, minus 3 points. Thank you. Have a great evening.
I appreciate the call, Jeffrey, but is he watching this postseason? There's been some good basketball going on.